From Farmers Branch City Hall, hello everyone and welcome to Council Countdown, where if you give us just a few minutes, we're going to bring you a rundown of everything you need to know for the next City Council meeting agenda. I'm Tom Bryson with this Council Countdown for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, June the 7th, 2016. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. Consent items are items to be considered with action taken that may not need individual explanation or discussion during the meeting. There are 4 items on the June 7th consent agenda. Agenda item G1 is to consider approval of the minutes of the City Council meeting on May 17th and the special called meeting on May 24th. Item G2 is to consider approving resolution number 2016-055, reappointing Faye Moses Wilkins to the DART Board of Directors. Members of the Dallas Area Rapid Transit, or DART's Board of Directors, serve staggered 2-year terms pursuant to Section 452.578 of the Texas Transportation Code. Faye Moses Wilkins was appointed to represent the City of Farmers Branch in 2014 and has recently been elected chair of the DART Board. With her term of office expiring on June 30th, Ms. Wilkins is seeking reappointment. City Administration recommends approving resolution number 2016-055. Item G3 is to consider approving ordinance number 3375, amending the City of Farmers Branch Code of Ordinances, Chapter 82, Traffic and Vehicles, Article 2, Division 2, Section 82-34, amending speed limits on Bellwood Parkway, and Division 5, Section 82-73, adding stop signs along Bellwood Parkway. At the request of Councilmember Reyes, City staff along with the Police Department conducted a public meeting on May 12th to discuss traffic safety issues with residents living along Bellwood Parkway between B Street and Josie Lane. The discussion resulted in a request to the city to reduce the speed limit along Bellwood Parkway between Interstate 35E, northbound Service Road, and Josie. Residents also requested the addition of stop signs east and westbound on Bellwood at the intersections of Bellwood Parkway and B Street, and at Bellwood Parkway and Albemarle. City staff and the police department have determined in the best interest and safety of residents and to aid in controlling traffic movement along Bellwood that the Code of Ordinances should be amended to establish new stop signs at the location suggested by residents. Staff also proposes reducing the speed limit along Bellwood Parkway between Interstate 35E northbound Service Road and Josie Lane from its current 35 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour. City Administration recommends approving ordinance number 3375. And agenda item G4 is to consider amending the City Council meeting dates for the months of October and December 2016. City Council reviewed meeting dates for the calendar year 2016 and recommended moving the October 4th regular City Council meeting to Monday, October 3rd in order for Council and staff to attend the National Night Out event. Council agreed to hold one meeting in December, recommending December 13th as the only meeting for that month. This item was placed on the agenda as it requires City Council action. That was it for the consent agenda. Here are the rest of the items before the City Council at their regular session for this upcoming meeting. Agenda item H1 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3373, approving a specific use permit for a church located at 2001 Academy Drive. Item H2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3374 for a specific use permit for the construction of a detached accessory structure exceeding 120 square feet in size located at 14304 Olympic Court. Agenda item I1 is to receive a report on findings and recommendations from DMO Pros on highest and best use of available hotel occupancy tax fund revenue. Item I2 is to consider approving resolution number 2016-056, authorizing an agreement with Freese and Nichols for professional engineering services for the Farmers Branch Creek Watershed Project. And item I3 is to consider approving ordinance number 3376, approving an amendment to the tax increment financing zone number 2 project and financing plan. The council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the June 7th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live here on FBTV, that is Time Warner Cable Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, that is, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. In the meantime, the June 7th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson. You are watching Council Countdown on FBTV. We'll see you next time.